You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
With so much life, not even thinking that we will realize criticized. We could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from before. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us stay. So the children could see their way. Make them get on their knees and pray. Then I'll be up to touch them day. Just can't make it this way. Please deliver us today. We like the Israelites did it. Please send us another Moses again. Lord, we just can't make it this way. Yes, deliver us today. Oh, we just can't go this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Please listen to what I say. Yes, hurry up with judgment day. We just can't make it this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Must we get old and gray? And the children can't see their way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. We like the Israelites did it. Please send us another Jesus again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Lord, we just can't go this way. Lord, we just can't make it this way. No, 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 we just can't go this way. Please hurry up with judgment day.
I need you, Lord, right now. Yeah, yeah. I must tell Jesus all of my trials. I cannot bear these burdens alone. In my distress, He kindly will help me. He ever loves and cares for His own. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. No. My burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. only Jesus alone. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. He is a kind and compassionate friend. If I ask him, he will deliver. Make all my troubles quickly at hand. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be.
I must tell Jesus.
My burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Only Jesus alone. What must I do when worldliness calls me? What must I do when tempted to sin? I must tell Jesus, and he will help me over the world, victory to win. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, I cannot be. No, my burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Jesus can help me. Only Jesus can help me.
You get up one morning, your elders have something, you don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you're here, you get a little something. With that dragon eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man will get nothing easy. You get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that it care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something, you got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something, make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that eagle eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already, black man don't get nothing easy. Say we got up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty, but if they know about petition, we are to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jabbing, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that dragon eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already, black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking to get it easy. He got to practice economy, from getting it from the slave master to become the land owner. Brother, it's a terrible journey, packed with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, pick up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron.
As a computer science student, technology is essential.
Don't give up, yeah. Just ride out your storm. Hey, you've been in the storm, and it seems like forever, and your nights of confusion has been so long. Your ship has lost anchor, and the storm that you drifted, just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. God is still with you. You may not feel it, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning is coming. Lord of mercy, just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. Remember his promise. He said, I'll never forsake you. Though the waters are troubled, well, do you know? Don't give up the battle, for your answer is coming. Just hold on to Jesus and just ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. God is still with you. You may not feel it, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning is coming. Lord of mercy, just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. God is still with you. You may not feel it, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning is coming. Lord of mercy, just hold on to Jesus.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with yours truly, Professor Warshid and Uncle Tommy on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And you notice how we start the thing.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, do come with me. We do have dad on WZYE, Santa Meditate.
And there you have it, the man himself, the one and only, the man we call here the Love Doctor. Yes, he originated that, and we always give him credit for that. And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, we are the only radio program that gives you an oath such pledge that will give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. There we go.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And we always say here, doesn't matter what color t-shirt you have on a pink t-shirt, a red t-shirt, a salmon t-shirt. Each and every one is welcome in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. Doesn't matter what planet you're from Mazatanius, Xenoranius, Sonoranius. Each and every one is welcome in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. Let me bring in my partner, the man himself, the one and only, man from a place with a last name that says a Bay. We don't know which Bay it is, but we know he's commonly known as Uncle Tommy. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, my good friend Wall Street. How are you today?
I can't complain today. Today was another good day, Tommy. The days are flying by quickly.
Yeah, especially when it's warm.
Yeah, we're already in July, Tommy. We're already in July, boy.
Yep.
You know, but we got to keep it going. We got to keep the flag flying, Tommy. We got to keep the flag flying.
No doubt, no doubt.
So, Tommy, what's on your mind today, boy? Anyway, let me go to the chat. Tommy, you know, it is a never-ending thing. Oh, I get that one. I think I get it, Tommy. I think I get it. I think. Tommy, that's a
think so.
Yeah, boy. I know if them is Trinidad mosquitoes, you know. I gotta watch myself, you know. Them mosquitoes, you know, I'm telling you. Hey, but wait. Tommy, did you see that?
Yeah, I see who's in first. Who's on first and who's on second.
Tommy, we had to check that to see if that's accurate, you know.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah? You feel all right. So folks, first in the chat was Mean Gene Julian. Yeah.
Welcome,
You know
Mean Gene.
Bizram, call back. Sorry about that. I had the phone on the other side of me. Call back. I just missed it. Call back, Bizram. Yeah. Mean Gene Julian, boy. Mean Gene, welcome. Yeah, Bizram.
You're going to have a problem. Good night to everyone. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I see you put on you're fighting a political battle today, you and Tommy. I see I'm on a yellow jersey. I'm not give you that for sure. I want to know who gave Uncle Tommy that red jersey. I see that, you know.
It's two colors, Bizram. It's two colors. It's not red.
When you try hard to put PLM in power, now you use one of the accomplishments. You encourage that. And now you turn and you put on yellow jersey.
All your
it's a real political battle on right now.
Tommy, let me bring up the thing a little bit. Tommy, you see, Bijam, you see number 27 in front? Watch it there. 27.
They just have fake. The color matters. The color matters. Forget what the number 27 is small snake in play away.
What is it? What 27 is?
Right?
What 27 is?
27 is small snake.
Small snake?
Yes. Okay. 35 is big snake.
That is in
27 is small.
Is way?
Yeah.
In way?
Yeah. It's called a play way here, but way really.
Oh, way from back in the days, right?
Yeah.
Bijam.
I think you're advanced now, you know. Yes, yeah. Here it is. I hear them boys and them talking about some billion that they could from heritage, and they cannot give account of it. I think it happened in December. You heard about it?
Yeah, we have a story on that. We have a story on that one.
Right.
Yeah, with that
They
one.
take some of the money and not account.
Yeah, they take out what 160 million? Was 160 million? They took out?
That's US.
Yeah, 160 million. They took out.
All right. Look, so
Yeah, man.
listen, you put it on the yellow jersey tomorrow again?
The front one. I plenty of them.
Tomorrow is green.
No, tomorrow we on Sunday.
Blue.
Sunday.
Blue.
Sunday.
Blue.
Yeah, my Pona blue one too. My Pona blue one.
All right, great, man, great. But I like how you're showing your political colors now. Now I believe you.
Yeah, you ain't believe. Yeah, you ain't believe Tommy? Well, I'm the Tommy. You ain't thinking of it, Tommy?
Yeah, Uncle Tommy there when he wear jersey and he play putting on number in front 27. Oh my goodness.
Mine's a pinstripe.
All right. Tommy.
Yeah.
Man expose you there, boy, Tommy. Say hey, so let me watch it there, Tommy. You see the 27? So the logo here, right here, right, is Drexel University. You understand? My son went. Yeah. He went to football scholarship, soccer, and all these skills he had, you can't get from me because being that I was some Chumaka club until, and his number was 27. You understand?
Okay.
So I know, he passed on most of his soccer uniform. Them just playing yellow.
Right.
Eh? So I went in the closet, boy. I said, hey, boy, I ever wear this one before, Tommy? Did I ever wear it?
First time I seen it.
Nah, Tommy, man. First time you seen it, you sure?
27?
Yeah. I never put it on before?
Not that I remember.
Bisham.
You would know.
I wonder if me and Gene remember. You think he might remember?
Maybe.
No. I don't think he go remember. I don't think he does. No, I don't think he go remember. He ain't go remember. Nah, I think I might have pawned this before, man.
Alrighty.
What about the Brazil one? I didn't pawn the Brazil one time before too.
Yeah, I seen you in the Brazil.
Yeah.
Cool.
But when I pawned that one, Benjamin say nothing. He being selective or what?
Well, he probably have one track mine right now.
Tommy, you only see the red in yours, you didn't see the stripes, boy.
Correct.
You didn't see the Benjamin see them stripes at all, boy. Benjamin said, good day, Uncle Tommy and Wall Street. All listeners, look, today menu, Sarah Roti and Bodhi. I know that one though, Bodhi. Tommy, I never played playway or wayway in Trinidad.
What?
I never play Wapi. Remember Wapi? You used to play Wapi too. What is
Wapi?
Wapi?
I never play Wapi.
What is Wapi?
Some kind of gambling.
Yeah, I never play wayway. I never play Wapi. I play all fours. Yeah?
Yeah, I play a lot of all fours too.
Yeah, I play a lot of all fours. But I never play wayway. So folks, don't forget, share it live on WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook, WZYE 95.9 FM on X, formerly known as Twitter, and WZYE TV on YouTube. And subscribe. You can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509.
Tommy, I ain't gonna lie to you, Tommy. It has so much going on in Trinidad and Tobago, but so much.
It's overwhelming.
Listen, I'll be honest with you all. I can't keep up. And all the information, like Caribbean still talking about the fire officers in Princestown walk out the job to the rat infestation. I have the picture, and I was gonna put an audio to the story. And Tommy, all the other things are trying to do. Oh boy, it's like you have
Overwhelming.
it's overwhelming. You have the HSF fund, you have Heinz trying to get FUL.
Hmm.
I mean, it goes on and on and Tommy, nobody don't suffer any consequences for those actions, you know.
That's the worst part of the whole equation.
Nobody.
No consequences.
None. You could do whatever you want and no consequences for your action. But somebody said to me, Tommy, that they was disappointed in me because I stated that, and the person could correct me. That person should try and call in sometime, you know, boy. The person, because Tommy, we get Gordon Joseph to call in, we get Big George to call in. We have to get this fella to try to call in sometime because, you know, I mean.
What was he taking offense for?
So he said he was very disappointed in me because I didn't want police officers from Trinidad to come to Tobago. And I went too far when I said that if they bring them to Tobago, they will corrupt the police officers in Tobago, and the central government, the RPNM, will send them to demonize the Farley-led THA because of the general election coming up in 2025. He said he was very disappointed for me by making those statements. Yeah.
But you see the bunch of goodies that's being given out to Tobago.
All kind of election gimmick, left, right, and center. And but I told him, I said, go and listen to what Professor Hamid Ghani stated about the conference that they had in Tobago. He asked, same thing that I asked, what happened in 2023? Didn't Tobago had its highest murder last year? Why wait before, you know, a general election coming up to all of us don't want to go to Tobago to talk about what's going on in Tobago and that you have insistence? And I want to ask a question of the day. Tommy, why wasn't the opposition leader Kamla Prasad Bissessa included in that crime talks?
I don't know, but do you think it was appropriate?
Yes, absolutely appropriate. You know what that's like to me? That's like showing the opposition that you truly want to work with them for the betterment of Trinidad and Tobago.
Let me ask you something.
Ask me anything.
Don't you think it would have been a better idea for the Security Council to meet with Farley?
Correct is right. Than the Prime Minister and the bunch of the rest of them, the PNM squad, the RPNM squad that went to Tobago, that what he's talking about?
Yeah, as opposed to the R squad.
Yeah.
The Security Council would have been the most
correct.
appropriate.
Yes, rather than the RPNM squad that is sent to Tobago. That's the RPNM squad. And to me, it's interesting. It is very instructive when we're going to hear with respect to what the Minister of National Security wanted from the Commissioner of Police regarding FULs. Very instructive.
Well, the ex-commissioner.
Well, the ex-commissioner. I wanted to bring it to the current police commissioner. Over defender, welcome.
Blessed night,
Blessed night.
Good night, sir.
I want to ask, well, both of you have a question. Both of Uncle Tom, you can hear he just ask the question.
Yeah.
So I want to ask him back a question.
All right.
Uncle Tommy, you don't think the whole country should have met Trinidad and Tobago instead of West Tobago?
The whole country.
Sure, I have no problem.
Yes. You are right. It should have been an all-inclusive conference.
Because when we do a maths tonight, right?
Yeah.
Tobago give or take 50,000 people, right?
This is 60. This is 60,000. Yeah.
I want to divide 1.4 by 60, right?
Yeah.
I want to divide that. I want to see what I get. And then I want you to check the murder rate at Tobago and the murder rate for 60,000 in Trinidad.
So divide.
And the time I bring that to you. Let me do that.
All right. Let me do that. And we go talk about it.
No problem.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Yeah.
So Tommy, we had to divide the population.
Yeah, to see how many, to see what percentage there is. Let's see.
1.4 million. Do the math there, Tommy. By 60,000. Right? Do that math there for me quick. And then we're gonna figure out how many murders they had last year. I think I don't know how much murders they had last year, no? Maybe 14, I think.
Yeah, last year was 14 total.
Right. Okay, yeah. So Caribbean Soul welcome. Fire officers at that Princess Town walk out the job due to rat infestation. I saw that. I have the picture of that. The condition of that station is very terrible state. What do you expect? What do you expect? Ian, welcome. Just passing, waiting on a maxi. JS, welcome. Good night, Walshy and Tommy. Love this song choice. One of my all-time favorite. Which one is that, JS? Which one is your all-time favorite? You know, we had a kind of inspire people for yellow and red tonight, but
so it's almost 24. No. Trinidad, divide the 1.4 million by 60,000.
Yeah.
And the result is 23,333. I hope I did this right. Let me make sure.
Yeah, just make sure they tell me. You know that.
Make sure I don't want to be wrong. Let's see. 1, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Rishi.
Divided by 60,000. 60. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
23,333.
Yeah. No, the result is 23.33.
23.33.
Yeah, 23.3. You could round it up to 24. 24 times more.
Okay, so it's 24 times more. So Trinidad have 24 times more. Right. Tommy, you're correct. So if you just to do it, hold on, let me just do this here. Come on, man.
24 times 14 last year.
All right, Tommy, I will do the math. Rishi says Wall Street, what you just do all day? What's your job? Rishi, if I have to tell you the truth, Brett, one of the things that's important to me is time management, right? So what I did for the day already, I went to the track, I worked out, 1.5 mile warm up, 6 times 200, a mile warm down. I went to the eye doctor. I came back. I had a training session with one of the clients in my Running Development Academy. I trained them, right? I had to come back. I have to prepare for the radio program. I prepared for the radio program. I had still other little things that I had to do. I did those. So it is a lot, but Richie, it's all about time management. Tommy, look your partner. Look, read what your next partner say.
Good evening, all, especially the man in the yellow.
Yeah.
In the yellow.
You know that Gordon Joseph, right?
Of course.
Yeah. You see, you understand? He ain't talking about the jerseys that is my son shirt, right? And I repping for my son. Because my son went to Drexel. And Tommy, and what is good, I wearing my son shirt. So that means to say, well, what that means, Tommy? Does that mean I stay small or what does that mean? If I could still wear his shirt.
Yeah, that means that you're in good shape.
Oh, that's what that means. Yeah. But you see, look, Gordon Joseph come. Man in the yellow shirt. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, Caribbean Soul. I put that on for you, Gordon. Because I know they would have come. Watch. Wait till Fox come and Big George. Wait till they come. That's all they go see, you know. They ain't gonna see the 27, you know. Well, they can't read the sign. They can't read the Drexel sign. They ain't gonna read that, you know, Tommy. All they're watching is the color, boy. Bishop Ramsey never see you put on that jersey. Bishop now, man, I read that before. Oh, Ian Wansley, Louis Budu, you in Trinidad, eh? Hey, Ian, Judy want to know if you're in Trinidad. Look him again. Nah, I used to send a message to the UNC, the few that left. You see what I was calling? You see what I was calling Gordon Joseph? Oh God! Oh God! You see that I was calling Gordon Joseph? Judy says, "Hello, Uncle Tommy on Wall Street."
Hello, Judy.
You see, no. You see, Tommy. Judy says, "Uncle Tommy, you look nice in that pink shirt."
Thank you, Judy.
Judy saying that pink shirt, but Bishop saying that red shirt. Which one is it?
Judy, I'm taking Judy on. I like the compliment from Judy. Thanks.
All right. Mover Defender says the Minister of Health said he doesn't want to spray too much because the mosquitoes will get immune. Mover Defender, he really said that the truth. Send me the article, send me the newspaper article. Where you see that? But I Tommy, you believe he said that, Tommy? Tommy, stop tiptoeing, man. You're tiptoeing.
The thing is that look like they don't know what else to say. If he did say that, he don't know what else to say.
But there's a picture circulating on social media. We have it, a video with a pond in, I think it's in Mount Hope. Is it in Mount Hope? Okay, no, when we play, the person will tell us. And it's in Terrence Singh constituency. So the person want to know who's supposed to get fined.
Yeah, I saw that.
Who's supposed to get fined for that one?
It's a box trainer or something of sort.
Yeah, it looked like a little, what they say long time into a ravine. It looked like a ravine. You know? Long time. But Tommy, you can answer me. You know? So Tommy, I want to quickly get back to Mover Defender. So 24, 6 3s are 18, 6 2s are 12, 13, 24 times. Right?
60,000 is
24 times. 24 times. So how we gonna figure out now? 3 or 4, 20. The murder rate in Trinidad was last year was what? 577. Right?
Should I go to the?
No, I think it's 577. Let me see. I have it here on my phone. Let me see quick here. Let me see the numbers. I have the numbers here. Okay. Oof. Look at messages. Boy, I can't keep up though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really can't keep up with all that's going on in the country. Okay, here it is. 2022 was 575, right? 577. 2022 was 605. 2021 was 448. 2020 was 396. That was COVID year, right?
Yep.
2019 was 538. So think about this, Tommy. If we look at it, right? If we had a murder Olympics, Sad to say, Tommy. Sad. Sad. Fitzgerald Hines get gold and silver. Right?
Yep.
1 and 2. And Martin Joseph, is Martin Joseph was his name? You remember the last Minister of National Security back then?
Yeah, Joseph.
Joseph. What was his first name?
Martin.
It was Martin Joseph?
Yeah, he was there for a little bit.
Right. Okay. So he was 550. So he was third in the Olympics. So they had an Olympics and Fitzgerald Hines get gold and silver. Gold and silver, you know. And Martin Joseph get bronze. And who they all under, Tommy? Which party is that?
Yeah, they love you and they take good care of you.
Oh, we love you, so we take good care of you.
Yep.
And Tommy, you know what Gordon Joseph go say? Oh God, look at them. They're going after the PNM. Gordon Joseph, those are facts. Facts. Not fiction. Not fiction, Gordon Joseph. And Big George and Fox. And Ambrose Blanc came in the other day. Tommy, when you have a fast last name by the name of Blanc, what does that mean? Is that a B-L-A-N-C-K or B-L-A-N-C-K? I put in it, is B-L-A-N-C or B-L-A-N-K? Yeah. Yeah. KFC. Today's your boat strong, right? Wait. Today's your boat strong, right?
Nah, yesterday
was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday? Oh, all right. Yeah, man.
Today, you when it's working on frequency, today's you strong.
Iowa?
Yeah.
Oh, both all on the same sign. What sign is that, KFC?
Cancer.
Cancer?
Cancer. Crab.
Crab? Crab,
Yeah.
crab does catch everything? Is crab does catch everything? That's what it is?
Well, I'm a crab. I do any animal that can't tame, you know. Can't tame a crab.
You can't tame a Oh, God.
Oh, it's a good night. It's my brother. I don't say, but from there, from out there. I say, good night. We'll call around Brooklyn and the next one.
Mr. Florida?
Mr. Florida. Good night.
Yeah.
Tunji. And everybody. But I inside look for editorial tonight. Yeah. I'll have a blessed night.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, but we see like Kingsley give you a rest, boy. You told me? I don't know, boy.
He probably doing yellow business.
Nah, you ain't doing yellow business. You know, but I give you a rest, boy. I don't know. Just so you don't hear from him again, boy. Like some topic with Trump had to come up for him to call. Eh?
That's that way, eh?
You know, he's a Trumponian and he's a Trumponian, not Trumpanian and a Trumponian, you know.
A trumpet.
He's a trumpet. Richie says, Wall Street, in your thoughts, who you think will win election next year? We're going to address that. We're going to go for a break in about a minute. Mover Defender says, Caribbean Soul, good night. Judy, we have?
Yeah, was it Louis Voodoo?
Oh, okay. All right. Gordon Joseph, no, we was going for the break. That was your partner, Gordon Joseph, there, but you realized we're going for the break. Yeah. Judy, Beyonce next year. So, all right, let me just get these out real quick. In Delaware still, she cook. I'm going to live in a bit. I'm going live in a bit. But we'll have you all in the studio listening. Wall Street, what is your views on that $18 million water center? You'll get to that. Wall Street, good program, but you gain no money. You don't live here. Why you spend your personal money and time to keep it going? We're going to answer that, Rishi. Yeah, Rishi says, wait now, yesterday was KFC, but I go bust a tune for him. Bust a tune for him, man, thing. Miss Arima, welcome. Folks, we're going to go for a quick station identification. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, if they cannot speak the truth in small things, imagine what they will do in big things.
I want to send a message to Black Stalin. It have some people that need burning. With honest people, you know where you stand, but not so with deceitful ones. For them, black is white and last could be first. About the truth, they couldn't care less. What was wrong for them yesterday, now 10 times worse, they have nothing to say. For everything they was complaining, now their silence is deafening. So Black Stalin, now to you I turn. Them deceitful people must burn. Rowdy shut down Petro train, they say not a word. Fire to burn them. No foreign exchange, they yet to be heard. Fire to burn them. It's 6 times he raised the gas price. When we was producing it, they had it nice. But his protest like rain, they go burn down flat, flat, flat. If UNC they do that, so Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait any longer. Stalin, time to burn them deceitful men and women. What is right and wrong is wrong, whether it is spoken or put in song. Those who fear the truth, them hypocrite, will always hate the people who speak in it. There's 5 and 6 murders every day, with bullets and bloodshed everywhere. People are living in gripping fear, while the police tell you to pray. And the only reason you're still alive is nobody ready to take your life. For the right price, you could be history. That is where crime reaches sweet and clean. Now is arm home invasion from them, not a word. Fire to burn them. Daily drive-by killings, they yet to be heard. Fire to burn them. People charged with murder could escape jail, cause under the PNM they will get bail. But this protest like rain, they go burn down flat, flat, flat. If UNC they do that, so Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait any longer. Stalin, time to burn them instead of deceitful PNM. People losing jobs every day, while there's more taxes we have to pay. But all them snake in the Balize, not one word you would hear them say. And food prices going up daily, you can't buy food for your family, while government live in luxury. Inflation strangling everybody. And for the sick and the elderly, they can't buy drugs in the pharmacy. But there's none so blind, the Bible tell me, than those who have eyes and refuse to see. Now it's property tax, they're very quiet. Fire to burn them. Increase light bill, they're very silent. Fire to burn them. Them but boasting how they quiet, because SP and them they wouldn't riot. But it's protest like rain, they go burn down flat, flat, flat. if UNC did do that. So Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait any longer. Stalin, time to wonder, time to burn out the PLM. They did not listen to Patrick Manning. Now the country is suffering. It's arrogance and incompetence, corruption and nepotism. Ministers get millions for government rent, while workers only getting 4%. Contract for their friends to get richer, while poor people have to suffer. 100 million in fake oil scandal, while there's no beds in the hospital. Mr. Manning advice they did not take. Now we eat bread that the devil baked. Now it's corporate manslaughter from them, not a word. Fire, fire to burn them. And those who are guilty still on the job. Fire, fire to burn them. Oil and gas production is at all-time low. The Minister of Energy don't have a clue, but his protest like rain. Go on down flat, flat, flat. If UNC they do that, Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait, brother. Stalin, time to burn them. Time to fire the PLM. Remember, people who can't face the truth will always hate the people who speak it. Them a hypocrite, that hypocrite.
She's going to be singing Plight of My People. Make some noise for Lady Gypsy.
No plight of my people. Too much a one thing good for nothing. Too much a good thing never enough. I don't know why my black people cannot see. No party never care about we. Every election we so devoted. How we love up we PNM. As soon as election come and go, it's only problem after problem. How could we cope? Man lost their hope. I ain't seeing no solution. Every time PNM come in power, it takes a toll on black man. I don't want to sound like a racist, but this is what I can see. They just take care of the race, but they damn well know they have we. I want to ring me bell, wake up Eric Williams, tell him the party found him PNM needed immediate attention. Ring me bell, wake up Mother Cornhucks, tell she to cast a spell on we party, not what it used to be. I ring my bell, ring my bell, I ring my bell down there.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Of course, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m.
And Sundays from
on WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to In the Village with your host, with Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy on WZYE 95.9 FM.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
What's happening? This your boy Lil John.
Hey, yo, this the Yin Yang Twins.
You're listening to the sounds of...
And we doing it real big with my dog.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Yeah!
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Yo, what's going on?
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509.
Okay, Tommy, so let me play this voice note. I see a voice note here. Let me play this voice note.
Good night, Mr. Washington and Uncle Tommy. I want to sing a little song there for KFC, as yesterday was his birthday. Now, as how he name is KFC, I have to sing something about meat. So hear this. If you want to live a happy life, then always make sure. If you want to live a happy life, then always make sure that your wife have a weight of 300 pounds or more. KFC want to marry, but he want a fat woman. Cause bone is for dog boy and meat is for man.
Caribbean Soul. Tommy.
Oi.
You know when they used to go to the Apollo, what they used to do when they go in the Apollo? Remember that? Sandman?
Oh boy, do I remember.
You went to the Apollo, Tommy?
I took Darren to the Apollo and he actually won. In 1990.
Yeah.
He had one teen talent in Trinidad and he got a return ticket to the US as his prize.
Oh,
when he came, I took him to the Apollo. And he won.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
As a matter of fact, he made it to the final. And in the final, he came third, I think.
Yeah, okay. There we go. All right. There we go. Let me see something. All right, that is an old one. I have some videos and them piling up to me. JS says Wall Street, that man that split both ends to the middle. Ansel Roger. So what he's singing there is not the truth. Nah, that's the truth. That's the truth, JS.
That's his truth today.
That is it. Darren Red said former Prime Minister Patrick Manning and former Prime Minister Kamala Prasad-Busesa warned this country about this man they called Keith Christopher Rowley, but the people didn't listen. All right. Alim, welcome. Good night, Mr. Walsh and Mr. Tommy. Mr. Wall Street, don't take on bacteria. Oh, God.
Wow.
But Mr. Rima said PNM will win the election. The UNC is a sleepy organization. Oh, God. Mr. Rima said PNM will win by. Mr. Rima.
You can never conquer the PNM, you know.
Nah, you can't conquer the PNM.
Yeah, because you gotta come good to beat them.
But Tommy, if you know, it's kind of hard, you know, Tommy, because the PNM people who are suffering peacefully don't really want no change, you know. Gordon Joseph, welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening, Gordon Joseph. How are you?
to the panel inside and the panel outside. I am not good at all.
Why is that?
Because I'm better.
I hear you. Better that you are P&M till you're dead.
No, because I love God, good. And he so loved me.
Can I ask you a question, Gordon?
That he has, yes, you're allowed to.
All right. So let me get my first one. Gordon, are you a P&M till you're dead?
No, because I don't know what that is. So I think it's safe to say no.
I like that. I like how you're going. I like how you're going, Gordon. Go ahead now. I'll go ask you the next question. My quota, next question as you go along. Go ahead.
Tell me how things.
So far, so good, Gordon. How are you?
Not good at all. Not good at all.
Your best.
It ain't nothing to panic about, because when I say I'm not good, it's because I am better.
Oh. So you're wrong side. You're wrong. You're upside down.
No, I'm not upside down.
You're wrong side.
I'm not good.
You're
better. Some people good. Some people good.
Okay. And you good?
I go on past that. At one time I was good. With the help of God, I go on past that.
Are you good because the
I have
P&M
about four
running the
things I
country?
want to throw on the table.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Are you good because the P&M running the country?
I'm not good. I tell you, I am not good.
Are you better because the P&M running the country?
The Bible show you where that no man is good. Right? Either you're real bad or you're better.
All right. 4 things. Give me the 4 things.
All right. Talk show hosts, you all have a wonderful opportunity. I call you all Michaels because you are the mic.
Okay.
We are the phone.
Right.
More people will hear you than they will hear us. What we who don't have any party card would like to hear and to see is structure when it comes to programming. Of course, we are not in a position to say that you should do this exactly how I say or how we say. But when we see structure, what that will do a number of things. One, it will eliminate the setup petty thing. It will make it more difficult to promote hate for one, love the other, and it could help generate thinking that people could take back to their families, to their business, to institutions that they have to deal with, because the only perfection is God. Once you're talking human being, that is imperfection. You could get good at this, you understand? Because the man who won the 100 meters race yesterday, bam, he come and he lose tomorrow. So you can't say that, he ain't good, he never was good. No, he win yesterday. But look what happened tomorrow, all right? The next time. So we look forward to seeing, like, for example, if I am allowed to give a suggestion, callers, texters, those who send in messages, voice note, whatever, 3 things. Something that you love about your country, about the institution, about whatever, or whoever you want to talk about. 1. Something that you don't like at all, and you wish and you hope that it or they change. And last but not least, what is your suggestion for that which you desire to see come to pass? What is your suggestion? All right, so I throw out that day. I hearing about withdrawal that was made from the savings fund that we have. I want to hear the government side of this now.
Gordon,
I've heard from the
Gordon,
other side.
Can I stop you and ask you a question?
Yeah.
Gordon, shouldn't the government had come to the people and told them about that and not having it come in the newspapers and come up and people now asking questions? By the time the government
I could ask that question. But then again, I am very, very, very awkward with the society that we have, which is a we versus them. And sometimes I imagine The government will do certain things a certain way because they're thinking about the other side. Equally so, the other side will do things a certain way because they're thinking about the government side. So those kind of questions, I wouldn't ask that, especially we're gone already. So I can't say they should have done this and should have, could have, would have. No.
All right.
They're gone already. They do it this way. So I look forward to hearing now. They explain, okay, this was X, Y, Z, and that is why
So let me go to number 2.
Because I don't know everything.
Right, I number 1.
Definitely not going to take it from the go along, come along people and them. I definitely ain't going to do that because they operating on the basis of hate for one, love for the other.
All right, so that's number 1. What's number 2?
Let's help.
What's number 2? Number 2.
Right. What is very, very important is that there are too little bit of persons and programs where families are reminded of the kind of role and function as parents that they could play in help shaping the society. So once you've become a parent, which is not hard, it's probably one of the easiest things in the world. All right? You should now try to be a father and or a mother to that child or those children. So that means that at times you have to discipline them. At times you have to make sacrifices to help them so that they could reach their highest or close to their highest potential. That is not the responsibility of any teacher in any school, any lecturer, or any government or any opposition. That is your responsibility because after the nurse and the doctor, you are the first person that will be dealing with that child, with those children.
Right.
So don't tell me about you make the child and you can't make their mind. That is rubbish.
All right, what's number 3?
You make the child, you could help shape the child thinking. But sometimes I know the challenges with you telling them one thing here, and if perchance they're traveling in the car and the maxi and they're hearing Nesbitt and them on the radio talking about the government don't like you, they don't like to do nothing for you, you ain't see things hard, you ain't see nothing happening, and then somebody is singing in a song now saying, oh, the man with the gun is the baddest thing in town. And so now their mind now is kind of shaped towards, well, boy, I could do like Jerry and try and get a gun. Once I get a gun, that will represent clothes.
So we get it. What's number 3? What's number 3? I get the picture. What's number 3?
Right.
You give it 2. Nice.
Rush man, that's the wrong change, you know. People rush man, that's the wrong change.
Nah, I ain't rushing you,
All
but
right, so,
yeah, go on, number 3.
Okay, so unfortunately, these go along, come along hosts and them who operating on the basis of hate, that one, they will hear things, they will see things that are in the mainstream, in the media come out. But they ain't touching that with a 50-foot rod because it might give points to one side. It might give peeps to this particular side, and it just happened to be the side that they hate. So they ain't touching that. They ain't going there at all. They hope that nobody else deal with it. Let me deal with these things instead. Let me deal with why the big hole in the road. Let me deal with why the rain falling so hard. Let me deal with it. Oh gosh, boy. That is the system that is named do-to-ishness.
I was number 4.
Most of the time, the people who promoting that, they operate in twos.
What is 4?
Right?
Number 4. What is number 4?
And last but not least,
yes,
you don't have to be like them, boy. It has some things about you and your program that I appreciate. You understand? Yeah. So I want to know if there's some way, somehow, you could send a signal or a message to the others so that they will know that every caller is important. Listen, you don't own no bloody radio station. You're working for somebody. So how you could tell me, don't call back here, don't come back here, don't tell it. And sometimes callers doing that. Caller tell, hey, don't call back, we show, and don't call back, we program. Hey, you working for somebody, that's not yours. As long as I'm not liable, I'm not disrespectful, I'm not, thinking, but don't try to talk over me and talk me down and fighting to get me to change my vote. Well, I see they give up on one man. They fight hard, tooth, nail, shovel and gravel to get a man that he vote. At the end of the conversation, they always ask, so who you going to vote for? And the man gone back to the say, I say, oh Lord, boy, when they do tuitionist will stop, boy. So I want to commend you that I don't see you doing it like that, which is very good. And you give us the opportunity because we trying to be respectful, you understand? And honor that code of, good conversation. And we hope that you will do the same. So continue doing it. You notice I ain't going to no bacchanal and no kankatang and thing like.
Thank you very much.
You know who they are.
Thank you very much, Gordon. Yeah, man.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Thanks, Gordon.
And let me say this, Tommy. When we started this program here, we had indicated to people that we want to hear people's opinions. Doesn't matter what party you support and which party we support. You understand? And if you support another party and you have an opinion, however, if you come with information that we think is not factual, we will fact check you with respect to your information.
That's what we do.
And that's what we do. And we, Tommy, here at WZYE 95.9 FM, started the fact check virus in Trinidad and Tobago. And we're still doing it. As a matter of fact, let me give you guys something. By the way, I'm going to play this. I want to play this for Gordon Joseph.
To keep you and me in check, keep us under control, keep us passive and peaceful. It's like when you go to the dentist and the man is going to take your tooth. You're going to fight him when he start pulling. So they squirt some stuff in your jaw called Novocaine to make you think they're not doing anything to you. So you sit there and because you got all that Novocaine in your jaw, you suffer peacefully. Blood running all down your jaw. And you don't know what's happening. Because someone has taught you to suffer peacefully.
And I want to say to my friend Gordon Joseph, in my estimation, you don't want to read all these statistics for you because every time I read it, I go, God, here come Wall Street again with the 26% this and the 18% that and the 65% this and the all of them under 50%. Gordon Joseph, the PNM, the RPNM have taught many of their supporters to suffer peacefully. Let me repeat that. The RPNM and Gordon Joseph, you know what makes it even sad? Most of those supporters, Gordon Joseph, look like you and I. And they have taught them to suffer peacefully. But let me take it a little further, Gordon.
How they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump. A political chump. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? That party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you're dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party. You're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race.
Catch hell from the same enemy. We're all in the same bag, in the same boat. We suffer political oppression, economic exploitation, and social degradation. All of them from the same enemy. The government has failed us. You can't deny that. We must understand the politics of our community, and we must know what politics is supposed to produce. We must know what part politics play in our lives. And until we become politically mature, we will always be misled, led astray, or deceived or maneuvered into supporting someone politically who doesn't have the good of our community at heart.
I want to ask Gordon Joseph, how could the PNM and this our PNM have Laventel West and Mova Laventel East at their heart when it's the most dilapidated communities, two of the most dilapidated communities in Trinidad and Tobago, and they have never forsaken the PNM? Answer that question, Gordon Joseph. Maybe you could ask Big George and ask Fox and ask Ambrose Blanc to help you. Eh? You hear what the man says? He said that years ago. We supporting our party politically, right? The Prime Minister stood up on a podium the other day and said he's getting $100 million and he putting it in urban communities. What to that, Gordon? I ain't hear you talking about that, Gordon. I ain't hear you said nothing about that. All of a sudden, you're singing Sugar Hollow songs. Not one word. You know that rendition very well, Gordon Joseph. Tommy, he know it very well. Not one word by Sugar Hollows from him.
Hey, Wall Street, that money was given to the Tobago people yesterday.
What, the 100 million?
Yeah, man.
For?
Some of them get as grants to fix their houses.
So they move it from the 100 million urban district and they transfer it to Tobago? That what you're saying?
Yeah.
Or maybe Gordon Joseph have a different thing or what happened with that? Yeah, Brooklyn, welcome.
Good night to you, Wall Street. Good night, Uncle Tommy.
Good night.
Good night to you.
Good night, sir.
Yeah.
And I want to say a special good night to Gordon Joseph, who all he learned to do is compete. Because I'm going to tell you something, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
You see the African race? I should say the black Africans of the PNM in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
They were brainwashed into competing to see who could be better than the next one. So if I living here and the PNM, I have a little government, what can I do? And my neighbor don't really have nothing. My neighbor wasn't good enough to have something. Or my neighbor, you don't know the situations of the neighbor, but you will cast bad judgment because you feel you get you, and because you get you and the neighbor can't get you, you want to say that the neighbor wasn't good enough or the neighbor wasn't doing this and the neighbor wasn't doing that. I'm going to tell you something, Washi. The people on the bottom had do the water flowing through the house and they still go and vote PNM. Yeah? They had all the suspect water, everything, and they still go and vote PNM. I want to tell Gordon Joseph and all the rest of them is Obia the PNM working. Obia, Voodoo. You understand? And not in a good way to benefit the Africans, to keep them underneath, to keep them down, to keep them they can't think for themselves. You understand? And it's not until you open your eyes and realize that this government, this politician thing ain't working. It have never worked no way for any Africans. Nowhere in the world politics have worked to benefit or to help African people. It always helped the masters, the generation and the masters. Gordon Joseph, you are not a generation of the masters. When they enslave us, you are not part of the generation of the masters. It's who the government benefited. You see the one with the light color skin, the Syrians and the 1% and all the others, them had the bloodline of the masters. That's why they will always benefit. And this PNM government have to continue, as your leader say, his job is to make the rich richer. He didn't lie. That's the only time Rowley speak the truth to us. And we were mad, but we didn't understand what he is saying. He is telling us the truth. The first time Rowley never lied. He lied about Petrochin. He lied about Email Gate. He lied about everything. He lied about Gary Griffith. But he comes to tell me that his job, after he fight down Manning and destroy Manning, Manning was dealing with color hat, because as I say, it's about getting them white collar boys richer. He had to come and his shoes bigger than Manning's shoes, right? He's so corrupted. He having Indian corrupted people and all, bringing them into Trinidad and Tobago to continue to suck out of the black people. And all he is doing is taxing them more. People who working 2 weeks for $800, and I had to wait 2 weeks after on a 10 days gang to get it, right? And if they come out to do that, they ain't getting nothing. That'll suffer, and that's what you support. And because you support that, because you learn and you was programmed into competition against your own people. And this is what politics have we today. Not to help each other, but to watch the other. And if the other doing better than me, I must hate him. And if he's doing worse than me, I like that. Let him continue doing worse. Your own black brother. But the politician like the Rowley will watch you and say he will pass you straight, and he go to the light color boy and give him everything. We have to stop support that. We have to stop support that as African people and start to build up our people and stop studying about the Indian and the African at the end of the day. Watch all the crime going on. We can't go to Trinidad and walk late in the night. And that's the problem I have in Gordon Joseph and Big George and all you who love the PNM. We cannot live here and go and walk to Port of Spain after 6 o'clock and feel safe because we might never to come back. We round trip ticket, but be a one-way ticket. And this is how serious it is. So when all they want to come and praise the government and do all these things, well, let them understand the situation. People are not safe, right? And we have to start to talk about these issues to make change. And the PNM is not the best thing for Trinidad to make, right? Especially this our government. We must get rid of the our government. Must. And if we get rid of them and they get another 5 years, well, God, I don't know what we're going to happen to Trinidad, but I know it ain't going to be an easy run. I know what shit, we might have to send food on there because it's going to be worse than the hurricane that just passed the Caribbean. I'm telling you. All right?
Yeah, man.
Have a good night, Washington.
Bless.
Tony.
Bless. Bless.
Good night. Good night.
Bless. KFC, turn on the computer. KFC.
Good night.
Good night. Turn on the computer. Go ahead.
We must get rid of this evil, wicked PNM government. I know where to go. Wall Street tonight. Today I watched a video with a young lady showing the area that we should have moved a day. When you see the roads, you see the drain, and then consent voting the PNM. What should really vote for the PNM? We voted for nothing or what?
No, you're voting to suffer peacefully. That's what you're voting for. You're voting to suffer peacefully.
Well, I listened to a man in US calling Pastor Good program saying he ain't getting
water.
So
he ain't getting water. Yeah. Look how long.
Pastor Good showed that when the minister launched there, we're going to stop people from protesting water. Some plan open up to see.
That's the $18 million election gimmick. That's the next gimmick.
Something I think in there.
Yeah, 18
so the
million.
man calling. When Pastor Go show the goodness, we have a good program show the goodness. The man call right after and said, Pastor Go, I mean, we get for the only call and say, no water. In 3 weeks now, we get water.
Yeah, yeah. But you know something, KFC? I starting to wonder about the people, though, you know, because it seemed to me like if the people really and truly just want to suffer peacefully. Because I have said KFC, and I'm going to keep saying this. I am beginning to wonder if the black supporters of the PNM rather suffer under a black prime minister than to prosper under an Indian prime minister. I am asking that question. I'm wondering if they rather suffer under a black prime minister than to prosper under an Indian prime minister.
They rather suffer under a black prime minister was shoot and kill the black brothers and call come to the radio station and call for water and take videos and show the bad road and the supported the PNM for so much years. Well, should I get to them? I guess I come along Train City, and if I belong Train City, then everything I call up in the bus, I take the program, I do the program, I think. So I'm Muslim, I'm born, but two of them is the same. I said two of them can never be the same. And he started changing tongue and saying when the UNC was there, people was still getting something more under this PNM. Now it's real pain and real pressure. And all kind of things. So I just say, you don't PNM, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm not a PNM, so me and you talk and thing in there. But what should like I like my pain waking up at 12 and I was on the beat time they go through that sort of tutu water And them still going back and forth the pier. Them no watch. I know what kind of curse is that, you know.
We love you, so we take great care of you.
Yeah, but daddy curse song, you know.
Yeah, we love you so. Yeah, man, bless. Yeah. Yeah, we love you so. Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to play something for you all. All year, and Tommy, that's all we had to say. All year have to watch these things in all year. Tommy, did you see the next election gimmick with reparations? Did you see it?
No, show me it.
I'll go show you. Let me take this call though. Let me take this one. COP, welcome. COP.
Wall Street, good night to you and Uncle Tony.
Good night.
Good night, COP.
Wall Street, in Trinidad and Tobago, the African race, 100-meter race better than some of them. It's sad to say, but it's just the fact of it.
Yeah, man. COP. How you gonna say that, man? How you gonna say that? Well, give me a little facts. Give me a little backup. Give me a little facts to go with it now.
Go and keep around the constituency and see what's going on in Carnage down there. Huh?
Okay.
If you go down Carnage and you see what's going on down there, you want to know what Martin Luther King was speaking about, what he was fighting and struggling for, what Malcolm X was fighting and struggling for, what Nelson Mandela was fighting and struggling for, what all the black leaders was inspiring and motivating and encouraging the African race to do. Look for better community, look for better life, to be independent. They're not thinking like that. Emancipation, they push up the chest and play big African and big black. And after that, it's nothing. They don't even have 2 African schools in this country. They're not even fighting for that. When they drop the train by the school gate, they see the school deplorable, the most deplorable school in the Republic of this country.
By the way, COP.
And they keep a blind eye towards that.
Who gave the Baptist, the church, with respect to the Baptist, is it the Shouter Baptist? Who gave them the church or whatever it is? The land for the church.
Kamala built the church, she built a school. The first Baptist school it had in this country. The UNC built that. The UNC even give them the name Baptist Holiday. Give them a holiday for that. Give them Emancipation Day. And supporting our black leaders for nearly 70 years. The Indian and them become multi-millionaires under the PNM. The Syrian become multi-millionaires under the PNM. The Chinese acquiring properties in this country. Even take over with Pitch Lake.
But COP, didn't the Prime Minister go up in Laventille and tell the people that they wean themselves off the government? Didn't he?
But that was the supporters on them. Wean off the government back. If all it was school, we had to build it for you. Your lights, we had to subsidize it for you. That's what he was telling us. That's what he was telling his supporters. But Wall Street, in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and citizens all over the world, we have a crisis in this country right now with dengue and mosquito problem. People dying in the hospital. People dying, doctors all over the world dying. And the authorities and them in this country telling us, if only don't clean all the place, we go charge only $3,500 a month. $3,500 if we come and we see all the place dirty. We give the Ministry of Local Government for the past 9 years over $30 billion. If you drive around in this country, all drains full up. Poo-poo water, urine water, mosquito larvas, like that all over the country. We pay for them to clean that. And they're not cleaning it. Billions of dollars. And they deny us and blame the citizen after. In front of your gate, I say yes, somebody should clean in front of the gate. But is the state responsibility when you're building your house? You have to leave 15 feet. That is for the state to see about. They're not cleaning it. You pass any highways and you watch the drains. You go down Pina, David, Woodland, Bahapo. The people them complaining in the lagoon. They see millions of mosquitoes. The Ministry of Health and local government decide to charge the people and them. When Wassa have water leaking all over this country, full of the drains, creating mosquito larvas. So what we have our administration for? What we have our government for? And people all over the world, all the plain, all they want to express on themselves. Call this radio station more. Express on yourself. We are in a crisis in this country. We need your voice. We need your support. Don't live a luxury life outside there. Why is we under pain, pressure, and problem? Our government is having the citizen under pain and pressure. And the vulnerable face the most amount of pressure in this country. The grandmothers and grandfathers even catching the tail to get a pension. Why is they live a luxury life? For the past 9 years, in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Rowley administration create no opportunities for the citizens and they make no money. Everything we had to pay for. We even borrow over $198 billion. And every year we pass a budget for $60 billion. So they spend all the $60 billion every year by not making a profit and still borrowing all this money. What they doing with our money? Our ministers in this country is business people and they're not doing business in Australia. They're not doing business in Grenada or other countries. They're doing business in Trinidad. Depending on government contracts and government opportunities. Nowhere else in the world that can happen. Wall Street and Uncle Tony. Nowhere else in the world that can happen. Them supposed to be ensuring the resources of this land trickle down to me and you. Not to the wealthy friends and family. They create empires. They set goals in life. Why they leave the future of this country to struggle, to fend for themselves? A worthless and a deceitful government think that way. Let me say good night to all the callers again.
Thank you, Steve.
And I ask for the new callers and then the silent listeners to be part of this program. Thank you, Wall Street and Uncle Tony.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, Kunji.
Thanks, Kunji. Tommy, I wanted to play this video here. Is only EGs all around, you know?
Of course, it's that time.
It's that time, you know, and they're going to the extreme, you know. Listen to this one.
Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, Dr. Amy Brown, says Trinidad and Tobago has been working with CARICOM on different policies to inform a variety of initiatives aimed at furthering the reparations movement. CARICOM has expanded its network of allies while reducing the number of those opposed to reparations.
The government of Trinidad and Tobago's reconstitution of the National Committee on Reparations.
I want to stop it right. You hear what he said, right?
Reconstitution. Yep.
Yeah. So 9 years, Tommy. 9 years. And in year 9, just before general election, you want to talk about reparations.
Yeah, well.
What do you mean, yeah? Yeah. That's okay, Tommy?
Yeah, it's politics.
A friend of mine's, in a WhatsApp chat, and I told the fella, that is a EG. He tell me, well, you against reparations? I said, no, I'm not against reparations. I for reparations, but I don't want you to use reparations as an election gimmick of how this government is doing. And the man who is the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, only using black people. Let me take this one. Yeah, Mr. Florida.
Hey, good night, Mr. Anselm. Good night, Mr. Tommy. So, Mr. Anselm, that's our next election gimmick. You're correct.
It's an election gimmick. It's an EG.
Yeah.
Simple.
After 9 years?
You know, coming also, you're going to reconstitute a reparations committee. And the goal of them to say it, you know? The goal of them to say it, and like they don't care. They don't care.
They don't care. You're correct. They don't care. They have the PNM supporters under the thumb. So they don't care. They could do what they want. So Mr. Anselm, this is the thing why I have. I was listening to, I want to say happy belated birthday to KFC. I want to say good night to COP, good night to Brooklyn, and COP correct. More people who listen, try and call in. We need to hear all our opinions and see how bad the country going. You see, the thing is, I listen to your partner, Gordon Joseph. He will call and talk about another radio station. But you know what they won't do? They won't send letters to all the media house that when they have press conference with each one of them minister and the prime minister to ask the hard question. With the hard questions to get answers. But they will argue on the radio and say they don't get this and they don't get that. But send letters to the media, stand up. The media have to ask the hard questions. You don't be there in media and press conference. It's the media, and the media have to ask the hard question. I'm just answering them. People don't want to change, but you know the question you have to ask yourself: what does it take to make a PNM sycophant happy and comfortable in life? How much?
Gordon can answer that question. Gordon Joseph can answer that question.
How much and how little it takes to make somebody happy? The PNM sycophant. Look on and listen to this answer.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Mr. Tommy.
Yeah, bless.
Yes.
Let me finish this video, Tommy.
Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, Dr. Amy Brown, says Trinidad and Tobago has been working with CARICOM on different policies to inform a variety of initiatives aimed at furthering the reparations movement. CARICOM has expanded its network of allies while reducing the number of those opposed to reparations.
The government of Trinidad and Tobago's reconstitution of the National Committee on Reparations demonstrates commitment to aligning ourselves with the decision of CARICOM heads to re-establish national committees on reparations that have been dormant, to re-establish those committees, and to establish national committees where they have been non-existent.
According to Director of the CARICOM Center for Reparation Research at the University of the West Indies in Mona, Jamaica, Professor Vereen Shepherd, CARICOM is demanding compensation not just for historical wrongs, but also for the ongoing economic and social legacies the Caribbean currently faces. The return of the settlement money is only one aspect of the required reparations.
A full formal apology has 3 dimensions, and that's why they slide around it. It accepts responsibility, it commits to non-repetition, and it commits to repair. And it's the repair part of apology that they don't want to admit. And so we have to insist on a full formal apology. And then other things flow from that.
In July 2013, CARICOM heads of government agreed to establish the CARICOM Reparations Commission with a mandate to pursue reparations for native genocide and African enslavement from all European colonizers of the region. Chairman Dr. Claudius Fergus notes when Trinidad and Tobago's committee was established in 2014, The then chairman said he functioned without direction from the government, which later led to much of the membership leaving.
They later agreed that all member states must establish their own national committee on reparations, and as you heard from Professor Shepard, they go by different names. In Trinidad and Tobago, it was the National Committee on Reparations, and it held its inaugural meeting on the 15th of April 2014.
The United Nations says victims have a right to reparations, which must be adequate, effective, prompt, and proportional to the gravity of the violation and harm suffered. CARICOM aims to utilize these reparations as a strategy for achieving their targets of advancement.
Tommy, Tommy, I don't mean to laugh, Tommy. But Tommy, 2014 it was established, right?
Right.
The PNM came into power in 2015, right? And what happened between 2015 and 2024?
Well, it was left dormant.
It was dormant. Tommy, in the interim, Barbados PM says country owed 4.9 trillion as she makes fresh call for reparations.
Right.
Ian Motley tells London audience that King Charles' comments about slavery impact were welcome. This is an article.
I remember the speech. Go ahead.
December 6, 2023. This is an article in the Guardian from the UK. This is a UK. King Charles' comment that the time has come to acknowledge the enduring impact of slavery have been welcomed by Prime Minister of Barbados as she spoke in London about the need for reparations. Mia Motley said Barbados was owed 4.9 trillion by slave-owning nations, noting that conversation over how this debt should be repaid will be difficult and will take time, she said, on Wednesday evening. We are not expecting that the reparatory damages will be paid in a year or 2 or 5 because the extraction of wealth and the damages took place over centuries. But we are demanding that we be seen and that we are heard, she said. When I remember back then, the Prime Minister did make some pronouncement about reparations. And then that went dormant by the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, they're not, even though they're not serious about reparation. Just EG, like you say.
It's an election gimmick. These election gimmick after gimmick after gimmick. Going to Tobago, an next election gimmick. Listen to Professor Ghani. Listen to this.
Professor Hamid Ghani has accused the Prime Minister and his government of only now waking up from their slumber to deal with Tobago's long-standing crime problem. Following a National Security Council meeting in Tobago yesterday, plans to send reinforcements and provide training to Tobago officers were among the measures presented to reduce crime on the island. Although the meeting was arranged last week, it happened one day after the island's first quadruple murder, pushing the murder toll to a record high of 16. In his assessment of the plans presented, Ghani doesn't believe the record high murder toll is what disturbed the government's slumber on the matter.
Everybody is waking up now because an election is over the horizon, and the central government now realizes it has to do something in Tobago, and all of this is being driven by an election that is over the horizon. And if it were not for an election over the horizon, Tobago would not be getting this kind of attention. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but it is proof, as far as I'm concerned, of Port of Spain's neglect of Tobago.
Meanwhile, the Tobago Chamber says they are holding the plan to the highest expectations and will accept nothing but a 100% decline in the murder rate over the remaining 5 months of 2024.
Tommy, you see? Election gimmick, EG. And my partner, who was disappointed in me because I said it was an election gimmick, and They shouldn't take none policemen from Trinidad unless they take a lie detector test. Here we go. You know what, Tommy? You go believe Professor Ghani before you believe me, you know. Yeah. Point 14, welcome. Point 14, welcome.
It was she. Pleasant good night to you, Uncle Tommy, and everybody on the live near and far.
Pleasant good night.
Good night.
Right. So I gotta realize now the low information was sent to earlier.
Yeah.
It proven useful.
Very useful.
Go to your program and the gun report.
Very useful.
Right. So here what going on. Right now we at war right now. We have to load up with a lot of arsenal in the camp. I ain't gonna say much. When I don't hang up, I'm gonna send you about 50-something different documents concerning Pancho Bego. When you get it, you will ask me to call me back.
All right.
Call it back.
Yeah, man.
Locked on and listen. I'm gonna send it for you now.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, Tommy. You see, Tommy? Right? So, go ahead.
I like the fact that some of them youths like that point 14 youth ain't sleeping.
They ain't sleeping. Right? But Tommy, you know what makes it even worse, Tommy? Listen to this one. The government put their hand in the cookie jar and take out money in the HSF. They put their hand in the cookie jar, Tommy. Take out money in the HSF, and they didn't tell nobody.
Excuse me.
Until it was discovered. Eh, Tommy?
Wow.
Listen to this.
Government pulls $160.38 million from HSF. The government withdrew $160.38 million, $1.09 billion, from the Heritage and Stabilization Fund on December 18, 2023, according to the report of T&T's Rainy Day Sovereign Wealth Fund for the 3 months ended December 31, 2023. The HSF quarterly report does not state what the $160.38 million was used for, except that the withdrawal was done in accordance with Section 15 of the HSF Act, 2007. That section states, where the petroleum revenues collected in any financial year fall below the estimated petroleum revenues for that financial year by at least 10%, withdrawals may be made from the fund as follows, whichever is the lesser amount. A. Either 60% of the amount of the shortfall of petroleum revenues for that year, or B. 25% of the balance standing to the credit of the fund at the beginning of that year. The HSF quarterly report states that the withdrawal came from the fund's liquid assets, further clarifying that assets from the U.S. short-duration fixed income mandate were sold to meet this obligation. Although $160.38 million was withdrawn from the HSF, the value of the fund at December 31, 2023, was approximately $268.5 million higher than the previous quarter's closing value of $5.390 billion. The total net asset value of the fund as at the end of December 31, 2023 was $5.658 billion, compared to $5.390 billion as at September 30, 2023. Of this total, the investment portfolio was valued at $5.656 billion, while the remaining portion was held in operating cash accounts to meet the day-to-day expenses that arise from the management of the fund, according to the quarterly report. The report said that during the quarter ended December 31, 2023, the HSF's investment portfolio rose by 8.08%. This positive performance was driven by strong gains within both the equity and fixed income mandates, said the HSF report. For the quarter, the HSF's U.S. core domestic equities rose by 13.03%, and its non-U.S. core international equities increased by 11.27%. The HSF 2023 annual report states that a deposit of $182.21 million to the HSF was made on December 23, 2022. According to the Auditor General's report on the HSF's 2023 annual report, the timing of the deposit of $182.21 million is in contravention of the requirements of the Act. That report, which was signed by Auditor General Jayawant Ramdas on November 29, 2023, cited Sections 13.2 and 13.4 of the HSF Act. Section 13.2 of the HSF Act states, the deposits referred to in subsection 1 shall be made no later than the end of the month following the quarter in respect of which the deposit was calculated. Section 13.4 states, for the purposes of this section, quarter means a 3-month period ending December 31st, March 31st, June 30th, and September 30th. According to the Auditor General's report, a deposit to the fund of $182,213,278 was made on December 23, 2022. This deposit related to the quarter July to September 2022, and the date of calculation provided by the Ministry of Finance was October 26, 2022.
Yep.
Oh Lord, Father, put a hand. Tommy,
Yep.
and Gordon Joseph, and Fox Islam, and Big George, and all of them, go come and make all kind of excuse. Oh God, Gordon, if the government going and put their hand in the cookie jar and take out money, all that to tell the people, folks, we're going to withdraw 160 million, and this is what we're going to do with it, or this is what we have done with it. Making all kind of excuse. And point 14, Tommy, point 14, just send me some documents there. Oh God, these BRP and them defending the fact that, well, punching big on no lease. Oh God, Tommy. But before we go along, Tommy, I want to do a quick fact check here. You know Gary Griffith was on our program last Sunday, right?
Right.
And we talk about the Strategy Institute of Trinidad and Tobago, right?
That's right.
And that is an independent. Let me take this one. Hello, caller. Welcome.
Hello, good night.
Alicia, welcome. How are you?
I only hear this name, Gordon Joseph, whatever his name is. I don't know why he blocked me. I don't even know he could have blocked me. Please, if you could hear him, block me, please, so I could even tell any comments. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Gordon Joseph, you're here for yourself. Alicia say you blocked she. I don't know. Anyway, listen to Philip Edward Alexander. Tommy, Lord have his mercy. People feel all of a sudden, I don't like Philip Alexander. I mean, where people just get that from, boy?
It's not that we don't like we don't like his facts. Fact checking.
So listen to this.
This is why I call you. This is why I call this video for. I want to tell Trinidad and Tobago something. Newsday published this morning that Griffith have no ideas that he is going to form something called the Strategy Institute of Trinidad and Tobago. It literally spells SIT.
Fact check. No, Philip, Gary Griffith never stated he was going to form a Strategy Institute of Trinidad and Tobago. What was stated in the Newsday article was, in the same way he transformed the police service by using the $300 million he saved in overtime corruption to create new units and command centers, and get new equipment for officers in his 3 years as police commissioner, he said he would transform the country. This would be done through the use of a roadmap towards good governance created by the independent body, the Strategy Institute of TT, not by building more roads, hospitals, and police stations.
You know, Tommy, it's simple, Tommy. And we're going to continue to fact check these people and expose them. Well, we expose.
But the strategy organization was created in 2009, no?
I don't even know when it was created. I don't know. But Gary Griffith had nothing to do with creating that, and the article never said that, because I read the article, and that is where I get the Strategy Institute of Trinidad and Tobago. That's where I got it from. So when I hear him say that, I say, well, wait now, boy. Where you get that from? Where you make that up from? You know what I mean? And just like how we expose Mr. Bacteria, right? We expose him. And Tommy, it has so much more with him, eh? And he going to the radio station, he talking all kind of things. By the way, Tommy, tell him I'm living in Jersey, not in Florida. Eh? Right? Somehow he does always think I'm in Florida. I mean, he does get he's the consummate, he's the consummate. All finish it for me. He's the consummate. Yeah, finish it for me. Right? Let me play next video before I get to point 14 stuff. Point 14 send me one set. Oh God, Tommy. Facts is a stubborn thing, you know. So, all right. So since we on Philip, let me listen to this.
You ever notice whenever the PNM under pressure, Philip does jump out to attack Gary Griffith.
Everybody rolling with the PNM.
Tell Philip he get make out long time.
I vote for Rowley.
And that blue just get rid of Maljo, but orange is just wash out red.
Oh God. Now, Tommy, we know for a fact. Tommy, would it be accurate to say that the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Prime Minister Rowley, lies often? Is that accurate or would that be inaccurate? Or would that be a hate statement?
Wow. You know, the thing is that he seems so convincing when he's telling untruth.
All right, Toby. So here we go. Let's just say that.
And if I may read for you, Mr. Speaker, what it says. I hear the leader of government business talking about speaking about backdating emails. That is his interpretation. The member for St. Joseph doesn't think that one was backdated. The last email I raised in this house, email number 31, which, as well as recording gmail.com, also had anan@tstc.net.tt, which he acknowledges his email. That email says, but don't worry, this is the last line. We will chat tomorrow and finalize plans for that girl. That girl was a reporter at The Guardian. This is the 19th. They finalized plans for The Guardian. And lo and behold, Mr. Speaker, on the 21st, now the email that the fabricator is operating on, according to them, away in the fabricating corner. On the 19th, there's a promise to deal with the girl in The Guardian. On the 21st, a pre-action protocol goes from a law firm to The Guardian from the people who are said on the 19th that they will deal with the girl in The Guardian. The investigator will know. The pre-action protocol goes to The Guardian.
Such persons belong to a cult which was arming itself while preaching a doctrine for trained military and paramilitary personnel with a religious calling to be the most suitable persons to replace the country's political leadership.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley revealing shocking details of the investigation into the SSA. The investigation.
Lie again. Lie.
Tommy, I don't know what to say though. But Tommy, there is more. I want to play this next one here. Folks, hold on it. Don't go nowhere.
What's that Dr. Figueroa saying lie?
You think so? You think that was it?
Not necessarily. Person favors them though.
No, but Tommy, it's not just the Prime Minister, but it's also Phil Gerald Hines too. Take a listen to this, folks.
UNC accuses Hines of using influence to expedite FULs for security detail. The United National Congress, UNC, is accusing National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hines of using his influence to expedite firearm users' licenses, FULs, for his security detail. The party may soon ask the Integrity Commission to investigate Hines for allegedly abusing his power as a minister. The opposition believes what is even more egregious is that Hines seemed to have lied about it at a sitting of a Joint Select Committee of Parliament in 2022 and may also file a motion of privileges against him. Orapush East MP Dr. Rudal Moonilal provided Guardian Media with WhatsApp text message exchanges purportedly between Hines and then Police Commissioner Gary Griffith in 2021. Hines, who has sent screenshots of the messages via WhatsApp yesterday, dismissed the claims. I have no time for sideshows and skittish rah-rah with Moonilal and Gary Griffith, both of whom have serious questions to answer to the courts and the police, respectively. I prefer to leave them to answer their questions alone. Griffith said that he could confirm nor deny the messages. He admitted, however, what was amazing is when Hines was asked that in Parliament, he denied, which was a lie, and I will leave it at that. Dr. Moonilal provided 4 pictures of the alleged conversation between Hines and Griffith. It begins, "Commissioner, I have a couple FUL applications for my security detail of soldiers. There is no objection from their warrant and the TTDF. I have watched them now for 2 years and I am satisfied that they are fit and worthy. They rotate with the CJ's detail as well. Please give them your most favorable consideration. Should I send them directly to you? Thank you." The response purportedly from Griffith said, "Sir, yeah, just WhatsApp me full name with reference number." A forwarded message was then blanked out in the picture. However, the follow-up message allegedly from Hines said, "The others have not yet applied. I have the completed application forms. Should I send them to you?" Another message said to be from Hines said, "You see why we are in a mess? Commissioner, what is the position with the applications for the guys on my detail?" The response was, "Sir, send me back the names and ref numbers, please." A few messages after were blacked out in the screen.
Tommy, you hear what's going on, Tommy?
Yeah, claro. Just like we are.
I mean, so Tommy, when you're in high places in Trinidad and Tobago, you could demand things from people, right? Yeah.
Yeah, above the law.
I mean, that's acceptable, right, Tommy? I mean, you telling a man and your details. I don't understand something with the FULs. A person details. He wanted a FUL not for on the job, but for privately.
Right.
Right, because he have a gun on the job, but he was looking for one when he leave the police station and he goes somewhere, whoever it is, when they leave wherever it is, and they go home, right?
Right, and they have something.
But I mean, do you see that as being a problem that the Minister of National Security is asking the Commissioner of Police for favors? Do you see that as a problem?
First to begin, the way they have the laws written is archaic. It's archaic because you tell me somebody, law enforcement, have to jump through hoops to get a weapon to have as his protection all the time.
Could that be considered to be misbehavior in public office or no?
Somewhat.
Because if those emails, if those text messages never came to light, they just go on normal, right?
That's right.
Yeah, Tommy, let me just quickly take this call off here. All right, just go ahead and talk. I'll take this call.
misbehavior, it shouldn't even have to come to that, for the mere reason that law enforcement shouldn't have to go through or jump through hoops to get weaponry.
But Tommy, let me add this. Tommy, think about this, right? Think about what happened with Fitzgerald Hines and Gary Griffith. Can you imagine what's happening between them and Ola Christopher now? Can you imagine, Tommy? Imagine that, Tommy. Just imagine for a little bit. Who sing that song again? Imagine all the
Lennon,
people.
John Lennon.
John Lennon? Just imagine. Or just imagine. Gordon Joseph, can you imagine? Big George, can you imagine? Fox, can you imagine? Just imagine what happened with Gary Griffith, a more stern person. What are the possibilities now with Ola Christopher? Tommy?
Wow.
You don't want to imagine, Tommy? Why not?
It's mind-boggling to imagine.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we try to deceive. Anyway, let's continue, Tommy. Let's continue.
Screenshot sent to Guardian Media. It picks up with Hines purportedly saying, Commissioner. 2 have file numbers. The others are also of the security detail, but their applications are languishing in the police stations as noted. Thanks. The response, allegedly from Griffith, said, would handle now, sir. What the Firearms Act states. The messages do not state if the FULs were for private use or to assist them with the execution of their security duties. However, Section 7(1) of the Firearms Act states that certain members of the protective services, while in the execution of their duties, are exempted from needing a FUL. The Act states, the following persons are exempt from the provisions of Section 6(1) that relate to having a firearm or ammunition in their possession. A police officer acting in his capacity as such or any member of a municipal police service within the meaning of Part 3 of the Municipal Corporations Act acting in his capacity as such or a member of the Special Reserve Police established under the Special Reserve Police Act acting in his capacity as such or a member of the Defense Force acting in his capacity as such or a prison officer acting in his capacity as such or a customs officer acting in his capacity as such if the firearm and ammunition are the property of the government. This suggests that if the firearms were for the minister's security personnel to conduct their duties, they did not need to acquire a FUL.
Tommy.
Wow.
Tommy.
Wow.
Oh my God. Tommy, so I just asked the question, right? It was answered there.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Tommy boy, Trinidad and Tobago in trouble in the hands of this government. We in big trouble. We in serious trouble. We in serious trouble. The idea is how are we going to get out of it? Let's continue. We're going to continue this quickly. This is a long one.
Hines at 2022 JSC. I made no recommendation to any commissioner for anybody.
You hear that, Tommy?
You may not come.
You hear that?
Neelal, speaking about what transpired at the JSC meeting, said, when I pressed Mr. Hines on this matter in a joint select committee, he said categorically that he never recommended anyone for FULs, and then we have in our possession screenshots involving him. Guardian Media went back to that JSC sitting in November 2022, which was aimed at examining the factors that contribute to the prevalence of illegal firearms and gun violence in TNT. During the sitting, Dr. Moonilal told Minister Hines, who appeared before the committee, you indicated then that you had no recollection that you recommended persons. Minister, I am inviting you to reflect on that and to correct yourself. Minister Hines responded, I am saying that I have no recall of recommending anybody for any firearm. Dr. Munilal then said, my question to the Honorable Minister is, Minister, on a more relaxed reflection, you recommended 10 persons to the then Commissioner of Police, and I leave it there. This caused some uproar in the JSC meeting with the minister saying, I want the record to read I made no recommendation to any commissioner for anybody for any firearm. I can explain in greater detail, but it will be risky and foolish and stupid. However, suffice it to say, I recommended no one for any firearm. Yesterday, Dr. Munilal said, I think this constitutes an abuse of power, and we may well take a decision to write to the Integrity Commission on this matter, where it appears that he is using his authority to seek the interest of a few persons and not the national community, as the case may be. He added, it's a very serious matter, and we intend to study the matter closely. We have sight now of the screenshots, and we are looking at them to see whether or not we can write the Integrity Commission and cause an investigation into Fitzgerald Hines. But it may not end there. Dr. Munilal said, we will also look to see if the records of that JSC can be used to file a motion of privilege against him for that blatant lie. Griffith speaks. Meanwhile, Griffith told Guardian Media, obviously, I would not go into details into the names of persons and whether they got firearms or not. However, in a similar way with the Prime Minister, I was bombarded constantly by very senior government officials to get firearms for their friends in high places. However, Griffith wanted to underscore that this is not in any way stating that this is something that is illegal or unethical. The reason why they do this is because of the breakdown in the administration of firearms, and that is what happens throughout our public service. People always try to find a friend and pull a string. He added, if a politician decides to deliberately try to influence or bully the office holder to get something done without due process, that is something totally different. I am not stating in any way that is what they did. But the former commissioner did take aim at the Prime Minister and national security when he said, the hypocrisy of Keith Rowley, Fitzgerald Hines, and others, because they continue to complain about me giving firearms to the small businessman, the farmer, to the homeowner who wants to protect his family. By me doing that, it was a problem, but it was okay for them to ask me for their friends.
Tommy, you see what we have going on in Trinidad and Tobago?
Yep.
You see?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Tommy, let me see if I could quickly go back to the chat. The chat going. It's gone from me.
Yeah, you haven't played that editorial about Alan Warner yet.
Okay, let me play that one. Let me play that one. I promised that one. Let me play that one. I did promise that one. Alan Warner, not there. Yeah, I promised that one, Tommy. Thanks for reminding me. We did that editorial on Alan Warner. Where is it? Where did it go? All right. And I got some voice notes I have to play as well. Folks, be patient. We have so much things here. We have a press release by the NTA today too.
Yep.
Yeah, so much. Oh, Tommy, just as an aside, on Sunday, we're going to have the chairman of the TPP.
Okay.
Tobago joining us. So that should be very interesting. Here's the editorial on Warner's arrest.
The ripple effects of Alan Warner's arrest on Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley. An editorial by Professor Wall Street. The recent arrest of Alan Warner, a close friend and business partner of Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley, for illegal mining activities has sent shockwaves through the political landscape of Trinidad and Tobago. This incident is not just a legal matter for Warner, but poses several problematic implications for the Prime Minister. Here are 10 reasons why this development is particularly troubling for Dr. Rowley. 1. Public perception. The association with an individual charged with illegal activities can tarnish the Prime Minister's image, leading to public skepticism about his judgment and the company he keeps. 2. Integrity question. Given the past investigations into government contracts awarded to Warner's company, this arrest could reignite concerns about the integrity of the Prime Minister's dealings and his commitment to lawful governance. 3. Political ammunition. The opposition can leverage this situation to question Dr. Rowley's anti-corruption stance, potentially weakening his political position and credibility. 4. Distraction from governance. The media attention and political fallout from Warner's arrest could distract the Prime Minister and his administration from pressing national issues, hindering their ability to govern effectively. 5. Investor confidence. Such incidents can shake investor confidence in the country's leadership and its commitment to the rule of law, which is crucial for foreign investment and economic stability. 6. International relations. Trinidad and Tobago's international reputation could be at stake if the Prime Minister is perceived as being close to individuals involved in illegal activities affecting diplomatic relations and international trade deals. 7. Legal scrutiny. The arrest might lead to increased legal scrutiny of the Prime Minister's past transactions, especially the discounted purchase of a townhouse from Warner, which could uncover other problematic issues. 8. Moral authority. As the head of government, Dr. Rowley is expected to set a moral example. His connection to Warner could be seen as compromising this moral authority, especially in the fight against illegal activities. 9. Internal party dynamics. This situation could create rifts within the ruling party as members distance themselves from the controversy, potentially leading to instability within the party ranks. 10. Personal distress. On a personal level, the Prime Minister may face distress over the legal troubles of a friend, which could affect his focus and decision-making abilities. In conclusion, the arrest of Alan Warner for illegal mining is a significant concern for Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley. It challenges his leadership, questions his integrity, and could have far-reaching consequences for both his political career and the nation's welfare.
So there you have it, Tommy.
Yep.
I mean, you know, it's every day something new. Every day something new. So let's take these voice notes, and then we're gonna get to the chat.
Good night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy. So all these things coming out now because Gary wasn't going down the political road with them. He was keeping the office independent as it should be. Now questions have to arose. What is going on with Ula now behind closed doors? Because she get extension and thing. So imagine what really going on with Ula.
There we go. Tommy boy.
Yep.
Tommy, when this toothpaste is out of the tube, you cannot put it
You
back
can't put
in.
it back in. That's it. It's out.
You cannot put it back in. Yeah, you can't put it back in. Let me play this quick video, Tommy, here. This is a video with respect to dengue situation in Trinidad and Tobago. Here we go.
The Honorable Minister of Health, Mr. Dayal Singh, and our esteemed councillor, Mr. Kadeem Graham. Well, the Ministry of Health, or the government, I would say, issue a fine of 3,500 for people breeding mosquitoes. But this is in Mount Hope, right? Which is the constituency of Mr. Terence Dayal Singh. So who gonna fine? Who paying for this? There should be 3,500 for the minister, the councillor, and all the operatives. You understand? So yeah, before they go around charging people, fix your house now, boy, because in Mount Up we don't see you. And the situation here, we don't see none all here. You understand? But next year we go see all here. Not even next year, probably later this year, they go start to come and try to fool people again. Usual thing. But I just hope that the people don't fall for it now, boy. You understand? Because this is just one. You understand? It have many others around. Put them up.
Tommy boy? You think when the election come, people will remember that?
It's left to be seen. It's have many other water collecting spots that need dire attention.
Hey, Mr. Florida, welcome.
Good night, Mr. Anson. Good night, Mr. Tommy again. Mr. Anson, ma'am, that is Fitzgerald Hines' house they were showing here. I really see him swimming in there. You know. He hiding on them leaves and them there.
Oh, Lord.
Right. That is true. They're charging $3,500 if they catch a mining mosquito.
Yeah, 3,500. Yeah.
But Trinidad is our real place.
Yeah, right. If you mine mosquito, if you have water
Why?
in your backyard.
Hey, Mr. Anson, you and me and Mr. Tommy and everybody from there. Let me start to invest in them now. That is real business. If you have a show with them and put it on YouTube, we make millions of dollars, you know.
That's true, you know.
Because you had the whole world laughing.
Yeah, boy. I know, Joe.
Jesus Christ, $35 for mining mosquito. Like with this boy.
3,500.
Hey, Mr. Tommy, I don't really know now. Trinidad really reach. It reach. Look on this.
Man, that's why we just play this song. It's a sad place. Let's take this other voice now.
Waste of time and money. Fact check what? You only fact checking the red people and them? The people who waiting to get back into governance, the front part of the governance, you ain't fact checking them? They say all kind of things that is totally, not just lying, lying down. Eh? But you fact check it and come and tell me, hey, I fact check this and what she said was so and so. I fact check this and what he said. No, you ain't do that because because of the movement, no tuishness. All right, okay, all right. I understand.
You see why that's calling gun, Joseph? You see? Oh, there's more.
Well, that's not anything hard to answer. From 1956 to now, the PNM have led more than anybody else. But there were moments when people had the opportunity to lead. And as far as I am aware, as far as I am aware, there are places that I travel, I go all the nature of my job, I go all over Trinidad and Tobago. And I see some places the same way 30 years ago. 30 years ago, 25 years ago, 20 years ago. But we didn't have PNM all those years. All the time.
Oh, God.
And just today I driving down on the highway and I looking on the hills and I remember when I only used to see board houses. Board. I looking at people and I watching. I say it must have some kind of board house there, boy. I see one in a corner up so. Right? Then I see a next one. And I couldn't see more than two. I ain't blaming the government for that, you know. I blaming the people. They had to make the decision if they want to continue in the board house or not. All right? So when I hear that thing and Lavantil and, oh gosh, pelt, but miss me with that. Do tuishness.
Okay, there's one more, Tommy. There's one more. Short one.
My friend, you're talking about the media houses and questions. Are you aware that a major media house in Trinidad and Tobago put out a poll? And I'm putting it in my words. The poll was asking the voters to indicate if the media in Trinidad and Tobago is biased towards the UNC. And you know what was the result of that poll? Do you know? Let me know if you don't know.
Send it for winner, Gordon Joseph. Tommy, you know what's the result?
No.
Send it for we. Yes, send it for we. Gordon. You see people like Gordon and them, Tommy. Them want us to be able to know everything, you know. You understand? Them fellas and them don't tell Pastor Google and Daily Cry Baby Voice, depends on what day it is. And the morning program. Oh, yeah, boy. 8.14. I ain't forget that. The thing just running away from me.
Release the dragon and them, man.
Yeah.
The dragon.
Yeah.
Let us see the fire coming, man.
Yeah, you go.
Listening.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Tommy, yeah, let me do some of this.
Yeah, let's see.
We have so we have, oh God, the chat gone. It done gone. All right, so folks, let me do this quickly. Let me do a few of this. Point Fortin sent me some documents. Tommy? Tommy boy?
Revealing.
Tommy, before I do this, let me play something here. I want to play something here. Let me play this before I read Point Fortin documents. Is it here? Let me play something. Here it is. Let me play this.
To keep you and me in check, keep us under control, keep us passive and peaceful. It's like when you go to the dentist and the man is going to take your tooth. You're going to fight him when he start pulling. So they squirt some stuff in your jaw called Novocaine to make you think they're not doing anything to you. So you sit there, and because you got all that Novocaine in your jaw, you suffer peacefully. Blood running all down your jaw. And you don't know what's happening. Because someone has taught you to suffer peacefully.
And Tommy, many of these 70 to 80% of black PNM voters
suffering
who
peacefully.
voted PNM suffering peacefully. They're suffering peacefully, right? Because they rather suffer under a black prime minister than to prosper under an Indian prime minister. So Tommy, Point Fortin sent me this. This is an article. Oh, come on, phone. All right, hold on. This is an article in the Newsday on March the 18th, 2001. The headline reads, you know what I'll do, Tommy? I'll put all these in a video and I'll do a video on it. Caroni gives Pantrenbago land for headquarters. 2001, I'm not going to read everything. Let me read the first two paragraphs. The management of state-owned Caroni 1975 Limited have given Pantrenbago the all clear to utilize 8 acres of land for the proposed construction of a steel band headquarters. The final decision, however, will depend on cabinet approval. Peter Kanai, deputy chairman of Pantrenbago Eastern Region, who have been the point man for this latest effort by the Pan body, confirmed this in an interview with Sunday Newsday. Right? The idea to approach Caroni for the land was conceived by Kanai, who approached Pantrenbago President Patrick Arnold for an official letter granting him permission to make a case on behalf of the steel band. And that's why, Tommy, there is a receipt with this guy's name on it. Right? All right.
Right.
So let's go on. That's one. Okay, that's one. Let me go to the next one. This is from the desk of Mr. Peter Kanai, March 19, 2001. Honorable Ganga Singh, Minister of Culture. Grant of land to Pantrin Bego, assistant for Harmonites. Enclosed. Hold on. All right, here we go. Enclosed for your attention are correspondence between Pantrin Bego and Caroni 1975 Limited. With respect to item 1 caption above, as you will see, the necessary approvals from the Ministry of Finance and Housing Settlements have already been obtained. You hear that, Tommy?
Yep.
In addition, when I first approached Caroni in October last year, I also advised the Prime Minister as well as Ministers Dr. Daphne Phillips, Carlos John, and Wade Mark. However, due to the general election, the matter had to be delayed and await the appointment of the new cabinet. Therefore, I'm now requesting an audience with you to seek your assistance in finalizing this request grant. Right? That's our next letter. Then they have the pastor thing with the land on it, and they have a schematic. So this is 22nd January 2001 to Mr. Peter Kanai. Dear sir, further to your visit this morning, our operation manager and myself, we confirm that the site will be allocated to Pantrin Bego, will be the site east of the Trinity River, as shown on the attached drawing. Yours faithfully, Caroni Limited, Clarence Rambarat, Corporate Secretary. That name sounds familiar, right, Tommy?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go on. Minister of Housing and Settlement, Mr. Clarence Rambarat, Corporate Secretary, Caroni Limited. Dear Mr. Rambarat, land at Orange Grove Estate. I write to refer to your letter dated November 30th, 2000 on the subject above and to confirm that the location proposed is acceptable. Such a location is earmarked for the provision of interchange, and it's suggested that your offer should be made in respect of an area further west, preferably in the vicinity of Punard Richard Trinidad Limited. And this is to Mr. Peter Kanai from Clarence Rambarat. Tommy, we're not going to go through all of it, but November 30, 2000, the Honorable John Humphrey, land at Caroni Estate. It says, the Board of Directors has agreed in principle to make available to Pantrin Bego a parcel of land at the Orange Grove Estate for the purpose of establishing Pantrin Bego headquarters. The site is directly south of Trinity Central Road and is marked on the enclosed sketch. We have been asked by the corporation sole to confirm with your ministry that the proposed use of land is acceptable. Clarence Rambarat, Corporate Secretary. So, Tommy, all these documents going back and forth, Tommy, right? And what's this here? Hold on.
They're legitimizing Pantrin Bego's ownership, or
correct. That's what it is, and there's quite a few of them, right? Let me see if I could get any one of these other ones here. This is all, and then there is the copy of the receipt to Mr. Kanai, right? We have that. There's another letter from. Come on, hold on. But what I'll do, Tommy, that's just to give you a general idea of all the documentation that has gone back and forth in order to show that Pancho and Bego own the land. And Prime Minister Rowley, the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, decided to take away land from a black organization and give it to a wealthy Indian businessman. And Tommy, think about this, right? Tommy, Pancho and Bego has a structure in the land.
That's right.
That's been sitting there for years.
Right. It's incomplete, but it's something. There's something there.
Incomplete. So how could they not have the right to that land? I mean, sometimes things are easy, you know. But you see, these BRPNM, boy, it's sad. But I'm gonna put all that together. Let me go to the chat real quick. Let me see if I have any voice note, and then we're gonna go for the chat. For the next 10 minutes, we're gonna just deal with the chat. Okay, let me see if I have any voice notes. Yeah, point 14. Hello?
Where was she?
Yeah.
And if you go lower down, you will see pictures and all showing where they receive certain documents and all too.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do? Yeah, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it all together and put it in a video, so you could show it, and then other people can share that video as well. No, all the documents are there.
Yeah.
But you know what is sad? Point 14, boy. It's black people who supporting the taking away that land, you know, boy. That's the sad part.
I know.
I don't get that, boy. I don't get that. Why is that?
Let me tell you something, Rashid. You see, when the average person say, then the born at PNM, the dead at PNM, them sign a covenant with the PNM and the grave.
That is it.
And that is a curse.
Boy, that is an understatement.
But one of the dangerous statements the Prime Minister made when he said he not bridging the gap between the rich and the poor, and nothing wrong helping the rich get richer, and the poor have to find themselves out of poverty. When I heard that statement for the first time, I said, but what kind of suicide mission this man can Trinidad and Tobago on by? That is what causing the crime and all too in the society. The youth and them taking a toll on the society itself because there is no opportunity for them. Why are we only taking all the lands and giving it to the boys and them? What the youths and them have? And my brother always used to say something. If somebody don't want to have wealth, they just simply take away the land from you. And that is what we're already doing.
Correct.
You're taking away the wealth from Pancho and Bego.
Correct.
So you always want them to be beaten and I need somebody's house or I need somebody's shed somewhere. They don't want them to prosper. Pancho and Bego, any members who listen to this live tonight, all they have to fight and keep what is all their own.
Yep.
It's about time black people start to own something in Trinidad and Tobago. Locked on and listening.
Yeah, man, bless. Let me go to the chat. Listen, Tommy. Listen to your boy. Wall Street, you are talking nonsense. Give your son a receipt for your house and let him go to the bank to get a loan. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Gordon Joseph might say the same thing too. Well, I'll tell you. Look, he sent a voice note.
I did not want to call the number because I don't want to lie. And I know that if I say 95% and it's 96 or 94, the Dotuish movement people, they will carry that for the next week, saying how I lie because I said 96 and it was 95, or it was 94 and I said 95. But I am sure that people in this chat and listening to you would have heard about it. I can't recall the exact figure, but I know more than 90% voted saying that the media, the mainstream media, supports the UNC, the opposition, more than the front row government. Alina, fact check it. I should not say that you are lying, because I am using my eyes and I can see that you are sitting. Right? The thing is, you are sitting on the truth, sir. And that is not nice. It will hurt you behind. It will hurt you behind. We heard on the news that some wealthy businessman want to come and get involved in a cricket academy, right? We heard that on the news. Isn't it true that we heard on the news that Trinbago agree to give up that spot there that they had access to? I haven't heard or seen anything that confirmed to me that there are documents saying that this belonged to Trinbago as ownership, not accessibility.
Tommy, you hear that? What I tell you,
Did
Tommy?
they agree to go to some building, some other part of Trinidad? Wasn't there an agreement?
Yeah, that Tommy.
So how could you be telling people that the government take away the land and give it to them? Oh God, don't be part of the do-to-ishness now, boy. You from Chumaka, Kono, and after we is Weeble.
Tommy, defend the PNM by any means necessary, boy. Gordon, boy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for you, boy. I'm sorry for you, Gordon. No, Gordon. Take off the red sunglasses and the left red earplugs now, Gordon. Oh, God. Gordon. You see all the if you see such a documents that I've gotten, oh God, Gordon, boy, way, Gordon, boy, what Dr. Rowley put in your food, boy? Nah, he had to put something in your juice, man. Yeah, he put something in your juice, Gordon. Oh God, look the next one. Look, you're writing a thesis, Tommy, look.
Box.
Yeah, only thesis he does right. And he does copy and paste. Yeah? Fox, he agreed to, take the land away from them black people and them. Take it away. Take it away. Yeah, Mr. Point 14. Yeah, Gordon.
So, Rashid, you see what's going on?
Yeah.
These fellas if these fellas in them had to end up in a courtroom, they will always lose and they will always have to be paying people money because they don't have no evidence to support what they say. You see how much evidence I bring for you tonight?
What?
Because I want Trinbago to win. I want them to win. I want them to keep what is their own. So tell them who they be sending all them voice note. You have to start to bring evidence to the table. Don't just talk. Talk is cheap. We don't deal with them thing and again. We deal with evidence to win.
Point 14.
They take that and smoke it in the pipe.
Point 14. No go nowhere. Point 14. He going. I'm wondering if I should leave it so or ask you to let people know Joseph is not my last name. Oh, go Gordon Joseph. You know he's Pekong, man. Come on, man. What happened? You're getting sensitive now, what? Tommy, I feel he getting sensitive, Tommy. I think we hit that sensitive one day, Eh? Wall Street is not my real name? Come on now, Gordon. Why PNM people so sensitive, boy? You know the Mr. Bacteria? The pastor with the internet search engine name? They just call me under the pavement wall, spit the nutty professor, all kind of thing. I hear Gordon defend me. Gordon, man. Come on, man. You see, to me, that's the problem, The PNM, the RPNM people like to give, but they can't take, boy. Remember growing up, I just said people like to give, but you can't. Yeah, if you give, you have to be able to do what, Tommy?
Take.
Yeah, correct is right. So Gordon, I wonder if I should leave it so I ask you to let people know Joseph is not my last name. You rather worry about it, Gordon Joseph? Look, Point 14. Point 14 is not your real name. We gave him that name. Uncle Tommy is your real name, Tommy?
Nope.
They give you that name? Oh God, don't be so sensitive now, man. Oh God, look, he come back again. Hey, what you have to say? Oh God.
No. You could call me anything. It's just that I don't want people to think that that is my name. So if you mention that, that you gave me that name, that is all right.
Yeah.
Right? Because as far as I hear, is you give yourself that name Wall Street. Right? But I never give myself any name Joseph. You could call me anything. Just don't call me Collect.
I calling you Gordon Joseph. I give you that name. I give Point 14 that name. Yeah, Alicia.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
I just want to tell Gordon personally that his name is Gordon or Gordon. He's a big Duns boy. He's a big PNM Duns.
Nah. Yeah. No. No, Alicia. Yeah. Yeah, Mr.
Hello,
Florida.
Hello, Mr. Tom. You hear me, Mr.
Yeah.
No time running out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring down a container of filters, right, to sell in Trinidad. Because it's time for me to start to put a filter between people's brain and their mouth. So we could filter out all the dotishness. We had to get that. Look what this did.
Right, okay.
It's top of the hour already. Goodness.
Yeah. Oh God, I don't know. Yeah. Gordon, your name is Gordon Maloney, and I give you the name Gordon Joseph. All right, so the people know that your name is what they call Big George again. What they call Big George?
Big George.
Yeah. Point 14.
No one should. Yeah, you're selling me something when I cut up, bro. You just ask me.
I was gonna ask you something, but I forget.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that man, but something wrong with he. Something. You see how much evidence I provided for you?
Nah, you don't want to hear that.
I sure that man never present one evidence for you to state what it is he to be stating. Tell him to present one good evidence that he can do something good for Trinidad to be.
Point
Tell him
14.
do that.
Point 14. Just before we go for break. Point 14. We have a fella by the name of Mr. Bacteria. He said the Holland Tunnel goes from England to France. The Holland Tunnel goes from England to France. And he couldn't provide, he didn't even research it, but he just make it up. And that's what others do. There's something called the spaghetti theory. Them just throw things up on the wall and see what goes stick. That's how others operate.
Yeah. And when they're holding on to a dribble too, it has burst eventually.
Bless man.
These fellas are them so evil. Them fellas are with teeth milk out of coffee, you know. Yeah. That's how evil these fellas are them is. Them will spoil vinegar. Them.
I like
that.
Yeah, man. Tommy, you man.
Yeah.
They go thief milk out of
Milk out of coffee.
Milk out of a coffee and they go spoil vinegar. Oh, Lord. Hey, let me go for the break before the FCC come for me. Tommy, you know we passed through the 9 o'clock hour.
I know this.
But oh God, Tommy, bye.
Folks, you're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Folks, on Sunday, we're going to have the new chairman of the Tobago's People's Party joining us here in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. And just before we go, I think, Tommy, that we want to keep we want to keep the thing kind of civil, and not go kind of overboard as far as calling people names and so on, right? And I mean, if something happens and we two here, well, me, I have to be more impeccable with my words, Tommy. So I take full responsibility, right? Because, but Tommy, when certain people go to the station and then lie on you, lie. For example, Tommy, have I ever come to this radio station and tell a person to vote for Kamala Prasad-Bissessar or not vote for Kamala Prasad-Bissessar?
You've never asked anybody to vote for anybody.
Have I ever? That man, Mr. Bacteria, going on a program and telling people, I say that, Before the election, he was supporting Rushton Parry. Tommy, I mean, but you have to leave them, You have to leave them. Seriously. You know, you have to leave him because anytime a man could come to a radio station and say the Holland Tunnel, you can go through the Holland Tunnel from England to France. You know,
Expect anything.
Yeah. You can expect anything from that fella. You don't even have to waste your time with that fella. You expect anything from him. Anything goes. But folks, tonight the chat got away from us. I normally like to read a lot of comments in the chat, but we're not going to let that happen again. At least they just call the man brainwashed now. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Gordon boy. Alisa say, yeah, juice with no sugar, food with no salt. I like that one. Yeah, Tommy. Point 14 say, they still in milk or the coffee.
I tell you.
You can spoil vinegar. You know, Tommy. Tommy.
Yes.
If you are Trinidadian, you can't take pecan.
Yeah. That's a way of life.
That is a way of life. But you know, the kind of name that just call me, if I was supposed to take it personal, you know what I mean? From now on, whenever, I mean, and we have all different people interacting with us here. All different people. You get them name. We gave him the name Gordon Joseph. You know, but people could know when he think about this, Tommy, and I'm gonna give him my closing quote after this. When I said, look him on the screen, Gordon Maloney, and then I call him Gordon Joseph. Alicia Ghani is a real name. Okay. Yeah? Because we ain't give Fox Islam no name. We ain't give him a nickname. Right? We ain't give him no nickname. But folks, let me say, it's always a pleasure when we come here. We bring the facts, the whole facts and nothing but the facts. And there is so much more that we have, and we cannot play everything, you know, in the 3 hours that we have here. But again, we thank you so much for joining us. And folks, tomorrow, for the first time, I'm going back to the New York Stock Exchange. We are taking 30 students from the urban areas of Newark on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. So I think I'll try to get some pictures with that and put it on social media, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to my old stomping ground, you know. So and yes, I put on a suit.
I hear that.
I put on a suit, Tommy.
I hear that.
I put on a suit. So my closing quote is, folks, put your closing quote in
chat.
The chat. I say Gordon gets citizenship for votes. Oh God. Gordon Joseph, boy. All right, let me get my closing comment. Hold on, please. See move defender send a video.
Like them on here. I check out like them. Check out them like them. Bad. Yeah, they don't do nothing for you out here. We set up for them, they don't do nothing for you. They don't come wrong with voting time. That's when we just see them. I come voting time, we don't see them.
Only promises, just have promises are comfort are fool.
I did not for them. I really set up for them, boy. To be fair, I go and put my hand in that stupid Balizane light. I go through regime after regime here, but this one is the worst. Well, I will do one of them like this. Look from here. We don't want to see you.
Look at the crime rates. And only saying one thing over and over, and you're not seeing nothing. Or they're not, because they're not feeling it.
Just turn my skin, turn my blood, everything. I don't want to hear my blood.
How much old heads are wrong here? PNM. Where we getting?
PNM, boy. I don't have a PNM.
When you call the police station, you must have to wait about 10 hours. 10 hours? The body done dead already. What's that? When
Oh boy. My closing quote is, we love you, so we take great care of you. Only the PNM has a plan. All right. Tommy, you go first.
Okay, my first quote is by Amanda Gorman. And it says, "There's always light if only we are brave enough to see it. If only we are brave enough to be it. There's always light if only we are brave enough to see it. If only we are brave enough to be it." Like I always say, you, man in the mirror, has to be the change you want to see. However, if you look in the mirror and don't like what you see, do not blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. See you on Sunday, God willing.
Thank you, Tommy.
Good night.
Good night.
You're welcome.
Yeah. My closing comment is, something is taking care of you. Trust that. Something is taking care of you. Trust that. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Closing comments. Hailey says Trinidadians don't name their children Gordon. Okay. Tommy.
Wow, my closing comment. These cannot be used to directly finance capital expenditure or as collateral for government borrowing, said the TNT Chamber, adding that there is specific guidance in the Act. So once the fund is being utilized in the stipulated manner, there is no reason for concern. The fund is designed to ensure the best interests of our people are served. The government is doing what it sees as necessary at this time and is within its rights based on the Act. We believe that something else, whatever it is.
Okay.
Anyway.
Alicia Gordon says, I feel Gordon living in them old buildings in Laventille. No property tax you have to pay. Ali says, most PNM voters are immigrants. Tommy Mohammed says, these people only talking that they're going right back to vote for the PNM. Gordon Joseph said, I was born in this land. So folks, Gordon saying he was born in Trinidad and Tobago. Tommy Mohammed said, I hope Trinidadians wake up soon or else it'll be too damn late. And Redu says, you guys are doing an awesome job. Thomasine Peter says, copy and paste static. Laurencia Williams Moran says, anytime I see Rowley on my TV, I feel the same. What? Our judge Andrew Dose was locked on from Ajax, Ontario, Canada.
Okay.
Oh boy, yeah, in Canada and yours, boy. Ailey boy, we have a next Canadian boy.
I want where though, Ajax?
Where that is?
That's outside of Toronto.
Okay. All right. So folks, it's always a pleasure. We see you again on Sunday. Don't forget, folks, subscribe to WZYE TV on YouTube or like our page on WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Once you subscribe on YouTube, WZYE TV on YouTube, you subscribe. Anytime we put a notice out, you will get it right in your inbox. TV on YouTube. So we are out of here, folks. We see you on Sunday. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. We always give you this song before we go. Later.
This is oh Lord, Trinidad and Tobago. This is DJ Bravo. I'm hurting it up. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. All I see in front of me, nightmares turn into reality. Like somebody build a monster factory. Parliament up in parliament economy. But let the moderators in another body in a drain. Somebody girl child missing, another rape again. And next road stain with somebody sunburn. Who take the F out of Port of Spain? This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. Now with the love, with the vibes, with the hope. Now tell me something, how we really want we cope. When the children breathing in too much gun smoke. And the Coast Guard can never see a boat. Yes, I'm like some goats when they come looking for votes. Sit to empty promises, reading like a horoscope. Justice for sale in a fat envelope. Politically, all the answers is a joke. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. All I see in front of me, nightmares turn into reality. Like somebody build a monster factory. Parliament up in the parliament economy. But let the moderators in another body in a drain. Somebody girl child missing, another rape again. And next road stain with somebody sunburn. Who take the S out of Port of Spain? This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. It doesn't matter the religion, the color, the creed, or the race. It's our responsibility to take care of our place. Champion.